Resume. Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Uche from Contently Curated, and I'm so excited that you signed up to be a part of this webinar because you are about to be mind blown by what I have gathered for you. If you're ready, can I just get like a whoop whoop in the comment section? Okay, so that I don't waste your time, because we all have things to do. I would just give you like a brief introduction to why I started this. So I casually was just drafting on that board behind me, and I realized that so I was thinking about, oh my god, my clients. I want to upgrade, I want to get new clients, I want to get this, I want to get that, and it just struck me that, girl, hold on, like there's something going on here. Like I don't even know how it just like hit me. Like there's a cycle because I have to like map out my clients, because I was not asking myself, oh, what type of clients do I want? Who do I want to work with? Instead of writing on paper, do I want to pitch to brands, or do I want to position myself for brands to see me? And I was like, okay, after this, okay, do you want to pitch to them? Do you want to attract them? And okay, finally, what if you get this big client? How are you going to manage them? Or do you need to hire more people? Do you need to use the people you already have on your team and all? And it just struck to me that, oh my God, there's a cycle right there. And I was like, okay, this is something, there's something here, and I can teach people about this. And that's why I literally came up with Client Cycle for social media managers and content creators. So there's nowhere I saw this anywhere. It literally like just fell in my brain. Yes, you can see that. But I just wanted to let you guys know that this webinar is like, somebody's going to be on. Please, could you turn off your audio? Thank you. So first of all, before we like go into this, if you follow us, Contently Created is the hub for social media managers. We are growing. We are achieving our goals step by step, day by day, second by second. And I'm so excited that we are hosting our first webinar. So let's get into it. Let me share my screen and we can start. Can you see my screen? So I'm also live on my Instagram. So people on my Instagram, just to remind them that the live is happening and they come join. So let me get right into it. Client cycle for social media managers and content creators. Please, if you have questions, start dropping in the comment section, in the chat box, so I can get to it once I take a break. All right. The table of content for this course is in this course, and this I'm saying course because this is part of the business of social media management. I just extracted this, so please permit me. The first thing we'll be covering here is mapping out your ideal clients in this webinar, attracting your ideal clients, pitching to your ideal clients, and the extras of this webinar is clients management systems, monetizing your skills, and templates that is for people in the, what's it called, in the course. All right. So clients are the lifeblood of our service-based business. As a business owner or freelancer, we strive daily to get our next client or next lead. How do you keep up your clients' inflow for our services? Like I mentioned earlier, it occurred to me that the inflow is mapping it, attracting and getting, and keeping them. Clients are super important for our businesses. As a social media manager, as a content creator, as a digital marketer, social media expert, anything you call yourself, you need clients. And why I say you need clients is because you cannot be running a business if you're not making profit or if you're not making any type of money. Nobody can tell you, oh, I don't need clients. Even people that are coaches or what's it called, entrepreneurs or social media managers, they all need clients. You need people that would hire you for your services and make profit of it. The process. So this is the process to getting your clients for. So this is the process for mapping your clients. I'm so sorry. I'm really distracted by people trying to enter the room. Let me get that out of the way. Yeah. So the first process is to map your ideal client, attracting and pitching to your ideal client and your client's management system. Like I said, you have to map it out. Who is your ideal client? Map that out. How do you attract your ideal client? How do you pitch to them? How do you get them? How do you make them want to get you or want to hire you? How do you make them see that you're the perfect person for them? And then once you achieve all of this, how then do you manage them? How are you managing your clients? How are they able to know that, oh my God, this is what it is. This is the process step by step. And I say this all the time. This particular job, social media management, it never existed 10 years ago or maybe 15 years ago. So there is no blueprint to social media management. There's no blueprint to content creation. We are learning every day. And as we learn every day, you have to be flexible. And being flexible allows you to say, okay, this has changed. Clients, literally, client instance is Reels. By this time last year, there was no Instagram Reels. Instagram Reels now exist. So what people are doing by this time is knowing how to adapt Instagram Reels to their services, knowing how to offer Instagram Reels as a package to their clients. They're not just only offering Instagram Reels to their clients, they are also creating, what's it called? Learning how to be Reels content creator, coming up with ideas, coming up with transitioning skills, coming up with editing skills. They are doing all of that. Now, let's get into the first part of mapping your ideal clients. What you're probably asking is, how do I get my clients? Oh, Uche, how do I pitch myself to a client? How do I manage my current clients? Is what is often asked. Every single day, I get these questions in my DM. Uche, please, how can I get my next client? Oh, please, how can I do this? Oh, please, how can I do that? And it is a great question to ask, but I feel like the question we're missing is, who is your ideal client? Who do you want to serve? Who is that person that you know that this is who I want to work with? We all have our dream jobs, we all have our dream clients, our dream people, our dream this, our dream that. Who is that person? You have to map it out. Next, why should you map your ideal clients out? So this is the reason why you should map out your ideal clients. And here they are. So if you don't know the type of clients you want, you would end up with lots of clients you don't want. Are we together? If you don't know the type of clients you want, you would end up with lots of clients you don't want. By creating your ideal client profile, you can do the following. One, you're able to narrow down your preferred audience. You're able to narrow down your preferred audience when you create your ideal clients. Two, you're able to craft an offer that appeals to a group of people with very specific problems. So because you've mapped out, so think about it like a product comes to the market, say a sanitary towel. They are creating their buyer persona. So that is how product businesses create buyer persona is the same way you will create an ideal client for yourself, an ideal client avatar, an ideal client profile. Another reason why you're creating your ideal client profile is so you can speak directly to them and their specific problems. And also, the recipe of your marketing messages feels heard and understood. I'll take that from the top. By creating your ideal client profile, you can do the following. Narrow down your preferred audience, create an offer that appeals to a group of people with very specific problems, speak directly to those people and that specific problems, and the person you're speaking to feels heard and understood. Before we proceed into, before we go on, I'll urge you guys to please, if you're taking this course, take out a minute and take a screenshot and post on Instagram stories and let people know that this online webinar is happening. I'd appreciate that. And of course, tag us and we'll always reshare. So please and please take a screenshot, take a post, anything you want to do from your laptop and post up on your stories. I'd appreciate that. Thank you. All right, let's go on. Here's how to create your ideal client profile. I gave some details here because I would appreciate if you would buy the Business of Social Media Management course so you would understand from the beginning of branding, pricing, creating your packages, and then the client cycle and then client management. So you're not just jumping straight into, oh, this is who my client is. Do you understand? You already understand. You're going from A, B, C, D, E, F. In fact, start from beginner's guide to social media management. That's our free online course. Here's how to create your dream profile, your dream client's profile. Number one is their gender and location. Where are they? Female or male? Lagos or Abuja? Nigeria or Ghana? West Africa or East Africa? Europe or Asia? Where is your ideal client? Or who do you want your ideal client to be? You write it out. Are you saying mainland or island if you live in Lagos? Are you saying point A or point B or Ibadan or where? List it out. Be deliberate about it to state out who your ideal client is. 2, what is their budget or income level? Yes, I know we always speak specifically about, oh, the client's budget is not your business. The client's budget is not your this. The client's budget is not your that. I get all of that. Please, could you turn off your mic? I get all of that. However, you heavily have to consider, okay, if I want to reach out, so typically if I say, oh, my client profile is big brands like Coca-Cola, DSTV, this and all, I'm not going to put my regular budget for my normal Nigerian or normal SME business. So now I'm talking on if my target audience or my target clients are large scale individuals. I'm not going to put $120K or $300, $700 as my what's it called, as my budget. It's going to be on a bigger scale. So you have to consider all of those things when you are thinking when you're drafting your ideal clients. 3, services they need. Some brands don't need product photography because they already have a product photographer. I'm sure sometimes we've all had encounters with clients where the clients are, oh, I don't really need this because we already have someone. We just need someone that's going to do this. Find out what you think your ideal clients want. Is it social media management services? Is it email marketing? Whatever the cost may be, please and please write it all out. Number 4, related brands or business. Typically, what I love to do here is I love to write, oh, my ideal clients are maybe lifestyle brands. They have the big houses, or maybe they have the restaurant, or they have like they have the beach houses, they have the restaurant, or they have like the nightlife scape and all. You have to consider what kind of business is your ideal client into. I don't want real estate clients because I don't know Jack about real estate. Sorry, I was about to swear there. But I have no clue about real estate. It took me a while to see what a bungalow is and what a so all of those things really matter when you are creating your client's avatar. Number 5, 6, 7 are other details, are more details about like your ideal client. So from their location, actually I shouldn't spill all of that. You should get the Business of Social Media Management. But I also want to say something quickly here. Your ideal client could also be, I only want to work with skincare brands. It's very okay to say, oh, I just want to work with only skincare brands. It's also okay to say, I only want to work with females. That is very okay to say, I want to work with female entrepreneurs who have product-based, who have that
my charger, oh, fuck you.
mic is on.
Falcon. Battery's low. Falcon.
Okay, so as I was saying, your clients could also be, I just want skincare brands. Their products must be aesthetically pleasing, or I don't want to take on products that I cannot snap their pictures. It's okay. Once you define all of that, it helps you know what you're doing. So, for the sake of the people who just joined the room, we have covered so far how to map your ideal clients. So, from knowing who they are, asking yourself important questions of who your ideal clients are, instead of asking how do you get them or how you pitch yourself to them or how you manage them, the question is who is the ideal client, first of all? Who is the target audience? And I also stated that if you don't know if you don't know the type of client you want, you'd end up with lots of clients you don't want. Moving on to the interesting part, I'm sure everybody joined this webinar for is attracting and getting your clients. But before we go on, I will quickly go into the chat room to check and see what's going on. So let me look quickly. Chat. All right. Okay, so somebody's asking if there's going to be a replay. Yes, there's going to be a replay, and the replay would be emailed to everybody that is signed up to our newsletter. So, all right, let's continue. Attracting and getting clients. Once you know who your ideal client is, the next question you're going to ask yourself is, how do you attract this client? There are many factors that involve when you're attracting your ideal clients. However, you must consider this top three. One, your overall branding. Two, how you show up online and on social media. Three, your service offerings. I'll take this again. Your overall branding, how you show up online plus on social media, your service offerings. Why is it important about your branding? You may be wondering, oh, but I'm just a social media manager. I'm just an individual. Why should I take my branding serious? Your branding doesn't have to be anything off the top, but the visual representation of yourself, of your individuality. Can your clients see who you are from your page? Are you taking yourself serious? Do you have work emails? Do you have personal emails? Are you creating a media kit for yourself? Are you creating your portfolio for yourself? That even if you don't own, say, a big agency or you don't own a digital agency or you don't have to do all of that. Some people are totally fine with being freelancers. However, consider yourself the business and take yourself seriously as a business should be taken. Two, how you show up online. What are you posting on your social media? Are you positioning yourself as a thought leader? Yes, you may say, oh, but there's so many thought leaders out there. Let me tell you something. What you know about social media management, I may not know. So it's so important that you don't say, oh, but somebody has already posted that. Share what you know. Share your 2 cents. I saw someone post something today. I think her name is the social media prefect. And what made me really interested in her stories was she was sharing an experience about a client, how she onboarded, how she was supposed to do page revamping and doing the clients being stressed and all. And I know that typical story, but I still listen to her story because it is from another perspective. It's from another point of view. So if she shuts down, say, oh, but there's so many people already talking about clients, or so many people already sharing the experience, I don't share mine. Do you understand? Like, you have to make the conscious effort to show up online as an expert in your field. Are you a product photographer? Do you run digital ads well? Do you run email marketing well? Whatever you run, share on your page. Create a highlight. Maybe you don't want your page to be too salesy about your work. Create a highlight and put up your work. From time to time, throw up your work on your feed page. From time to time, post up on your stories. From time to time, post on your WhatsApp, share on your Facebook, tweet about it. Let people that know you connect you to social media. Okay? And number three, your service offerings. What are you offering? Oh, I can take your page to 100K followers. That's not it. We all know. I believe that everybody that follows Contently or is even at this webinar is a great social media manager and understands the deliberate intention of having a service offering. In the business of social media management course, I specifically pointed out how to create your packages. So I'll drop a link once I stop sharing my screen in the chat box. And if you want to get the course after this webinar, I'll suggest you do, because every order of this is there and the course is actually on sale now. I'm sure you guys know. I've been shouting that. It's on sale now, but after this webinar, it's going to go up to the normal price. Thank you. All right, we're not done. Moving on. Your service offerings, as I was saying, what are you offering? What do you want your clients to know you as? What do you want people to say, oh, this girl is doing, or that girl is doing? Oh, this girl says she can do my email marketing. I have people that come to me and be like, oh, I also want, okay, a client instance was, I had a client reach out to me last week or so, and, we scheduled our discovery call. Everything went smoothly. I sent them a proposal of the packages of, what we can offer. And they replied me, I was like, oh, shit, this is great. However, we are in the market for a manager, a relationship manager, and I didn't put that in any of this. And I let them know that, first of all, I don't handle personal people, I don't handle personal projects, and I'm not a manager. Do you understand? So I did not just jump and say, oh yes, so I can do that for you. I can do this for you. My service offerings were clear: content strategy, email marketing, online branding. Straight up. There's no but if. Can you do this? Can you be my PA? Okay. How to get clients. Your current clients. How can I say this? Your current client referrals. Now, the gag here is that you have to, the current client you have is the door to your next client. How you're treating your current clients will determine if they will refer you. I know some clients can be difficult or what's it called, unrealistic with all their imaginations. They're unappreciative of what you do. Yes, it happens. However, I cannot, this course, this webinar is not to tell you how to manage or how do you handle these clients that are stressful at all. What I would suggest to you is that in situations like that, always have, so what do I mean by your current client is the door to your next client? If say client A is working with me, we're working together, what I do is I offer all of my clients a 10% referral bonus. So if a client refers another person to me, by June, when they are renewing their payment, they get a 10% off. Does that make sense? So now that 10% offering makes them agitated to refer people to me because, and I mean, if you're treating your clients so honestly, they would refer you to people. If you're doing the work, people would always ask. Even if they don't appreciate you, somebody will always notice, your page has changed or your page looks nice. We all get that. You hear from your clients say, oh, your page has changed or who is doing it? Do you understand? Two, networking and collaborating with others in your industry. One thing we're going to do on this webinar is to connect with ourselves. Please and please go into the chat room, drop your handle, follow yourselves. It's important you follow each other. It's important I know you and you know me, because today I may not be able to do a job. Who do I pass the job to? Someone that's unavailable. This is how myself and my friends bounce off work. I have a new current client waiting for me because someone else who could not take the job has passed her to me. And if I can't do it, I pass on that person. Do you understand? Like, you cannot be a social media manager and you stay by yourself thinking clients to come to you. Speak to other people, connect with other people, let them know that this is what you can do. If somebody is coming to meet me for product photography, I'm going to be like, oh no, I know a friend of mine, her name is Zuliat. She does product photography. I refer you to her because I can't do that. Three, Becoming an authority or expert in your field positions you to get clients. We all know this. If you position yourself as a leader or you're sharing your thoughts on your field, people would automatically come to you. Is a given. They will come to you because you are saying what they want to hear. 4, freelancing and outsourcing sites. There are freelancing and outsourcing sites where you can create profiles, put up your job listing, and clients find you. For example, Fiverr, The Mom Project, Freelancer, and Booking Africa. However, I have tried to be on freelance or outsourcing websites, and I have never gotten clients from there. But people have testified to getting clients from online outsourcing, so you can also try. Number 5 is social media platforms, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook. We all know this. Be online, be active online, show up, make your create like content strategy to show up like, okay, I can show up 3 times a week or 4 times a week. So you're not forgotten. Don't overwhelm yourself saying I want to post 3 times a day on my page. Take it slowly and always position yourself rightly. Last but not least is cold emailing potential clients. Cold emailing potential clients. Okay, that's coming up soon. I'll talk about cold emailing potential clients in the next slide, and let's go. So the next one is pitching to clients for social media management. There are literally 3 ways I consider I think you can pitch to a client. However, it's all in due process. Some of them connect themselves. The first one is cold emailing, discovery call, and then proposal. Cold emailing is the old school method, but please apply new approach and solution-oriented ways when sending out cold emails. What this simply means is you don't want to be those people that will be like, hey, stumbled on your page and I found this, I think can be helpful to you. Please don't be that type of person. Be deliberate, be intentional. Let the brand know that you are interested in them. Let the brand know that you made out the conscious effort to do the research and you know your onion in what you're saying. So say for instance, you come to Contently, you want to pitch to Contently, and you say that, oh, okay, Contently is great, but I think they can transfer all their reels to TikTok. When you want to pitch to Contently, you can be like, oh, hi, my name is Uche. I'm a social media manager with 5 years experience in the market, this and this and this, and this is what I think you can do for your brand. You are introducing yourself nicely, your experience. You are also telling them the problem on their page. You think they can grow. You think we can, oh, I see you have 2K followers and I know you love to grow your community. I think you can tap into the TikTok market. You are telling me my problem whilst also offering me a solution. But note that in this your solution, you're not like giving me all like the way to do it. You're just, it's like cat and mouse. You're giving me some of the cheese and yes. The next one is discovery call. Discovery call is your gateway to knowing your clients, if they're fit for you and if you're fit for them. So discovery calls in the business of social media management, we went in detail on your discovery call process because in as much as you still say you cold email the client and they're like, okay, yeah, we want to do this. You're supposed to set up a discovery call. Even if you don't cold email the clients and they come to you, you are supposed to still set up a discovery call regardless. So even if you pitch to them and they accept, discovery call. If they come to you, discovery call is necessary. And after all of this process, the next thing is your proposal. What are you proposing you can do? What are you proposing you can do for them? What services are you offering to them? Like I said again, in the business of social media management, there's a proposal template there in the updated version. If you really want to know how to pitch yourself to your clients for your proposal, you can use that. So it's like a template. However, if you don't want to send like, the PDF, you can always like draft it in emails because sometimes I'll be very honest here. I think sometimes I don't feel like sending like, blown out proposal. I just type it out like I say body in the email, but I know that that's the proposal I'm pitching to them. Okay, let me get into the chat quickly to see if there's any question. Oh, this is so nice. I see everyone connecting in the chat room. Oh, I love all of you guys. I actually love everybody. Please follow yourselves, connect, and send me a DM after this because I really cannot like catch up with all the messages right now. So we are kind of like coming to the end of this, but for the sake of everybody in this room, I'll take it up. to the beginning again. Quickly, 2 minutes. Client cycle for social media managers, table of contents, mapping out your ideal clients, attracting your ideal clients, pitching to your ideal clients. The rest of the outline here is in the online course, the business of social media management. And I mentioned that clients are very important to to our service businesses, and the step is to map, to get it, and to keep the client. So map out your clients, get them, and keep them. So mapping out your ideal clients, attracting and pitching to them, client management system. The question you're always asking is, how can I get clients? Have you asked who you want to serve? Who are you speaking to? If you map out your ideal clients, you would know who you're talking to. You don't end up, so there's customer and there's target customer. And that's what your ideal client avatar will help you to do. And by creating your ideal client profile, you're able to narrow down your preferred audience, create an offer that appeals to the group of people with very specific problems, speak directly to that specific problems, and also the people that are receiving your messages will feel like, this girl is speaking to me, I understand what she's saying, I like what she's saying to me. And here's how to create your avatar from their gender, location, the budget, income level, the service they need, and the related business. And last but not the least, attracting and getting clients. If you have any questions, you can turn on your mic now and just ask me quickly. I would stop sharing my screen now. Okay, before we proceed, this is the end of it. But so if you want to know more about this, visit contentlycurated.thinkific.com. The link is in our bio to access the business of social media management course. Right now, it's selling for 4,999. That's like about 5,000 naira, and that's the sales price. But after today, by midnight, the prices are going to go back up. I'm still deciding whether to make it 8K or 10K, but I'll think about it. If you have suggestions, let me know. But the prices would definitely be going back to normal price by the end of this webinar or by tomorrow morning. So the people that are on this course, if you make up your mind to buy it, you can quickly get it at the sales price before the prices would go up. And here are some reviews from students who have taken our course. I'd like to read them out. Would you love to hear? All right. So the first one is Ayomiku. Hello, everyone. My name is Ayomiku. I'm a community manager. I've just had this course for a while, but I finished it this afternoon. All I can say is thank you, Uchi, because she answered my questions on pricing. The answers I needed was right there in the course, but I was searching Google. Whew, thank you. So the thing you're looking for in Shokodo is right here in Contently. All right. Yay, just wait for the course. I'm excited to watch all the videos. I know this will totally help me rebrand. Thanks in advance and have a lovely day. This means a lot because I never taken the course and she was very sure that, she would love it. Good evening, everyone. My name is Peace, but I prefer to be called Oluwa Ferami. I'm a student and I'm currently in my final year. I've taken interest in social media management and I'm gathering skills and knowledge that will be useful for me as I want to go into social media management after school. Just finished the business of social media management course and it has answered all my questions I had. Thank you, Uchechi, for this and the follow-up community. Yes, also mentioned, if you buy the business of social media management course, at the end of the course, you would get access to our Telegram group, which is private for everybody that's taking this course. You will catch up on all the amazing conversations we've had, ask your questions. I'm directly in the group. We can talk one-on-one. Any questions you have, ask there. If I don't answer you, somebody in the community will answer. But please join us so you can connect to more social media managers. And last but not the least, hello, I'm Silva Sylvester. I'm social media manager, and being here is one of the best decisions I've taken this month. Best decisions, guys. Like the cost is an eye-opener. I can't believe I have been undercharging all this while. No wonder I'm always exhausted with little money with nothing to show. I'm glad to be among the like minds and I can relate and learn from. Kudos Uchechi for this course. It was just what I needed at this point in my career. Stop sharing screen and I'm back on Zoom. Okay. Thank you guys. Any questions in the room? Please let me know. You can turn on your mic and ask your questions. If you want to put on your video, you can put on your video. Is someone speaking? Okay, can you check the chat room? All right. Yes, oh my God. Oh, hi, Grace. There's somebody there. Do you want to say something? Hi. Hi, Stephanie. You can turn on your mic.
I was going to ask something
Okay, yeah,
really
go.
quick. Yeah, so oh my god, hope I've not forgotten. Yeah, I really caught something you said. I came in late and I really caught something you said about having to choose the kind of clients you service.
Mm-hmm.
So we for me, I've worked across brands. And like you said, I don't really like real estate. But then how do you even know the kind of brands you like? Some brands you like, you can work with, but then other niche you can also work with. So, like, how do you figure out specifically? Can you work? I mean, you can work across brands. It's hard because you have to know how to create content for this brand. Maybe if it's for a food brand or a fashion brand and a business brand. Trying to juggle every one of them is can be tasking. But
Yes.
then how do you know which brand you can even do best or handle
Okay,
greatly?
so if I get what you're saying, what
Because as a social media manager, yeah, you're meant to know how to handle brand.
yes, that's what people say, but I don't think you should listen to people. What you're saying now is you're meant to know how to handle brand. Times you're meant to handle everybody. You're a social media manager, but doesn't mean you're a social media manager
Yeah,
for everybody. You understand? Like some products are not for everybody. Like in fact, the only product I think is for everybody is probably water and maybe sugar. Not even sugar. Do you understand? Like water and eggs, but everything is not for everybody. So you as a social media manager cannot be for everybody. What you then do is how do you find the client, right? What do you like? That's what you ask yourself. Because at the end of the day, you're trying to make money, but you're not trying to make money from something that will stress you out. I know real estate to stress me out, so I'm not going to touch real estate.
yeah,
Fashion stress me out.
mhm.
No, I've handled what's it called, a resort, and it was fun for me because part of me that's my lifestyle. Do you understand? I love to go to the beach. I love to go out.
Okay, okay,
You do
yeah,
take the beginner's guide to social media management course, one that is free. Fishing out yours, finding
yeah.
your
What that?
yes. What it means there is that like you have to niche out like when you're building your niche, you ask questions like what do you enjoy? What can you make money from? Bring all these like important things together to map it all out. Do you understand? Yes, so at the beginning stage, you might have to like take on clients.
Yeah,
You have to make sure you put that that conscious effort, to grow. And as you're growing, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, I don't think this client is for me again. I don't touch you. You understand? Like, I don't touch because right now, so this year, I think it's a decision not to even touch fashion brands again. Because I realized that fashion was not exhausting. Brands are now like, oh, I want to, but this is for me. You understand? But then I still find myself for a hair brand, a skincare brand. Like, it, process. I'm on my own process. But I've gotten this far so that once a client is messaging me, I can be like, this is not who I want. And I'll be like, oh, thank you. My roster is full. I don't trust you. I want to refer to another person. I think you can help me.
okay.
So your client, ask yourself, what do you really like? What do you want to do? How do you now position yourself? You understand? So yes. And then again, when I also like I always like prepare you guys back to that course because in the mapping your site, like when you finish mapping it out, the purpose of you mapping it out is now to ask, okay, I've mapped it out,
Mm,
how can I attract them? Like what is it now to this year? It's like a baby. If you want the baby to come to offer the baby some needs. Do you get? And the baby comes to you. So what are you offering your clients, or how are you attracting your clients?
Yeah.
They want to come to you for that service. So maybe babies are my ideal clients, and I know that me just talking about babies anything. But if I turn on cartoon on my laptop, my niece and nephew will watch. Do you get? I've attracted them. That's because I know who they are, and that's the same way for like your clients. All right. So it's already
All
said,
right. Thank you.
that's like the end of this. But let me quickly shout out to somebody in this room. Her name is Tonya. Let me see, she's still here. Hi Tonya, I'm so glad to have you here. Tonya is from like the Black Writer Collective, and I'm sure you guys probably know her. To check her out. I really love like all her Christian, being a Christian, and also some things she thinks about pricing and everything, which is great. And says send me a DM if you need further assistance. Well, please come to my DMs with like some level of, yeah, but it's always open to you guys if you need anything. We've come to the end of this webinar. Thank you so much for joining. Definitely there will be a replay. This is being recorded and I'll send over to everyone via email. So if you sign up to my email and you missed this, don't worry. If your friends missed it, tell them to sign up because I'm sending it out by Monday. And yeah. All right, guys. Any more questions? We're closing the room. Hi, Tommy.
Sir.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for your time. It was definitely a pleasure speaking to all of you and seeing you here. Be good. Oshe, sorry, I forgot to do something quickly. So I want to share the link, the direct link to the Business of Social Media Management course in the chat room. So you don't have to stress yourself. There we go. So if you check the chat box, you would see the Business of Social Media Management course. The link is there, or you can click the link in my bio on my Instagram and find it. We have come to the end of this. I would off my camera and watch you guys leave. Bye, guys.